XRP holders, I believe that XRP is not done yet. Let's talk about this. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Let's hop in this video. All right, so we're going to start off here. Follow me at 333 Blacksea. I say smash the like if you are bullish on XRP, guys. Are you bullish on XRP? Smash the like, all right? Because I do believe that a lot of people are kind of getting spooked. A lot of people are getting spooked when it comes to Bitcoin, when it's coming to crypto in general. And it's silly because, you know, I've been trading crypto for nearly a decade. I've been inside this industry for a while now. And it's a tale as old as time. It just never, ever gets old. When the market is dumping, people are freaking. When the market is going to the upside, people are FOMOing. It's just a never-ending vicious cycle, okay? Gotta be patient. You got to be able to reel those emotions back if you want to be a successful, profitable trader. All right, guys? So let's take a look at XRP. Right now, we're trading at $3.10 on the dot, okay? We're seeing a lot of conflicting things on the daily time frame. We are seeing a red dot on market cipher on top of the momentum wave, which does look like, when I see this, it does look like it wants to come down a little bit. That being said, we do see the money flow nice, thick, and green, okay? When we look at this, I don't want to draw. When we look at this and you zoom up here, we're just chopping around. We rejected off of the all-time high break at $3.33, which I will say is somewhat bearish, if you will, but in the short term, I believe. I believe it's all in the short term. And guys, I'll be honest with you, like, when you look at Bitcoin is showing, I clicked so many of those white dots. I'm just going to leave it there. But I'm going to have to clean that up at some point. But when you look at XRP, on the short term, it does look a little bearish on the daily time frame. But when you look at the weekly, and you see what's going on here, really, it doesn't look toppy to me at all. And even if we do have a little bit of a pullback, I think that that's all it really is going to be. And I think it'll probably be treated as somewhat of an opportunity more so than a trend reversal, if you will. I think that as long as we really hold up above like $2.86, and we could even come all the way down to like $2.73, it still will maintain bullish price structure. And I do think that we should be still expecting a break back to 3.33 cents, as well as continuation of the upside. So what am I doing right now? I am waiting for some price action to play out. I think right now we're still in maintaining bullish price structure. You can see this like this. On the daily time frame, it does show a picture that we potentially want to be breaking down or at least chopping sideways. I think, you know, the money flow kind of supersedes the momentum wave, in my opinion. And we have nice, thick green money flow. And I think that that means that we'll probably just chop a little bit longer. And guys, we're still in Q3, okay? I believe that the big altcoin season is going to happen in the wintertime, in Q4, 2025, the fourth and final phase of the bull market cycle. So right now, I'm waiting for this price action to kind of stabilize, find a little bit of a bottom, and I'm going to be looking for a long here, guys. I'm going to be looking, if we can come in and test $3.30 and flip this like this, and break out, retest, and resume up. I'm looking for a big, juicy long to $4 up all the way until $5.50. And now, if you guys do want to trade with me, feel free to check out in the description box below or pinned comment section below. We have a $100,000 deposit bonus to BitTinex, as well as $10 for free when you sign up. And on Blowfin, we have a 10% trade rebate and $5,000 sign-in bonus. Feel free to check out these awesome affiliate links, guys. It really helps support this channel. And if you're trading, you get these awesome rewards. So feel free to check those links out, guys. So looking at this right now, XRP is sitting at rank 3, down about 2% in the past 7 days. Really nothing has happened in the past day or the past hour. Weekend price action, boring, sideways chop. Really kind of more of a recovery, honestly. Into the weekend, we saw a little bit of a sell-off. But looking at this, guys, we're still at $184 billion market cap. Still very healthy, trading at $3.09. I'm expecting this sideways chop. And you look at Bitcoin right now, 118,000. Bitcoin dominance at 58.5%. We exclude stablecoins, basically at like 61%. ETH still strong, right? This is important to pay attention to what ETH's price action is doing, because how ETH trades is really a indicator in my mind, and it's a tool that I like to use to really get a better I put my finger on the pulse, if you will, of where altcoins are going to be trading and how healthily they're going to be moving to the upside or to the downside. And being near all-time highs, guys, this is bullish. Like, this is very nice and bullish. everything is just trading sideways, consolidating a little bit. And you don't want everything just to go straight up, because then it's going to have a terrible breakdown. You want strength. You want strength over time. A move to the upside, sideways chop, another move to the upside, and just you want those stair steps, a leg up, steps, leg up, steps. That's what you want to see. Right now, I'm happy with this price action. I think that a lot of longs are going to be presented in the next coming weeks. So we're going to be paying very close attention to this. And so you look at Bitcoin, people are freaking out because they think that we broke bullish price structure below like 118,000. I don't think so. I think we're fine. I think as long as we stay above really 110,000, everything's fine. But we could come down. We could come down to 110K. That's fine though. As long as we don't really break below that, bullish price structure is still intact. And we could even come down here and wick below it and then do something ridiculous like that. But I will say that I don't think we have enough time to do that. I think that based on the 4-year cycle, Q4 should be when we get the altcoin season. Q4 should be when we see that big move to the upside with Bitcoin and really all of crypto. So I think that there's probably a less likely a chance that we get a big bearish fake out to the downside. It's possible, but I think that the probability of that happening is less likely than something like just a wick a little bit down here. Maybe worst case scenario, come down to like 115,000. But guys, pay attention to what's going to happen these next couple of weeks. In my opinion, it's not going to be that substantial. It's not going to impact the price action unless we see a huge drawdown, because the traditional stock market takes a big beating. But I think the next coming weeks are just going to be sideways chop. And I think it's going to be leading up into Q4 where we're going to see some big volatility, and you got to be able to brace that storm, because I think it's going to be moves to the downside and moves to the upside. And I think there's going to be a true altcoin season coming here, guys. And I'm bullish. I'm excited to see how this price action plays out for XRP in Q4, guys. I mean, all we're seeing is bullish fundamental news when it comes to Bitcoin and XRP. All these financial institutions accumulating Bitcoin, XRP, it's bullish, guys. The fundamentals are bullish. We just need to wait for the price action. Need to wait for the Federal Reserve to come out and see if they're going to cut those rates in September, and see how the market reacts to that. I'm very curious to see what happens. Guys, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.